Hey y'all, this is Ursula, your hobby container gardener. Y'all, I haven't been doing no videos. I apologize. The heat has been keeping me at bay. Uh, it's a lot of work that I need to do in this garden. And since it's early in the morning, before I start clock in for work, I try to come out and do a little something. But this morning I have something special I want to show y'all, so I want to share it with you guys, and then I'll kind of show y'all the state of the garden. I still have a lot of stuff that's growing, but y'all, it's like a jungle, and it's hard to tame. I looked at the news this morning before I got up. The temperature is going to be either 100 or close to 100, but the index is going to feel like 113. Y'all, that's hard for anybody, any gardener, any person that's working outside. That's hard. So yeah, my garden has gotten a little overgrown, but I'm going to continue to work on it and see what I can do. But this is what I want to show you guys. And this is not something I did. This happened on its own. Okay, let me show y'all. The sugar baby watermelon, y'all. So I went around where the watermelon was to water it, and I noticed that it had popped off the vine and was down inside of the grow bag. It's a nice size. The tendril had not completely turned brown yet, but it was about halfway to 3/4 of the way. So I'm hoping that this watermelon was, it has, grown enough or is good. So what I want to do is I want to cut it with you guys, and then I will show y'all the garden. All right, so here we go. Sounds good. Ooh, yeah, y'all. Think we got something here. All right. That look good to me. What about y'all? Mmm. Yeah, that looks good. So, I know it's not a lot, but I have a couple of grandkids over here because they're still out of school. So, I will be sharing it with them, y'all. I'm going to let them taste it and have some, but it smells really good, and I'm happy about it. So let me kind of show y'all my jungle. All right, here we go, y'all. So I'm gonna show y'all the blueberries, the banana plant, and tree that I was having so much trouble with, trying to get it to grow. Yeah, the blueberries seem to be doing okay. I'm gonna have to move this one over because the banana plant is getting so big, it's taking over that space. So, yep, that's the banana plant. And that's some of the blueberries down there. That little pot, I'm gonna have to stand those leaves up because they're leaning. So I'm gonna get a bamboo and stand them up. And that's the strawberry lemonade blueberry plant, and seems to be doing well. So right now I'm just feeding and watering all of them. So y'all, the little golden delish apple tree that started blooming and leaves started coming after the grub dump. I had a lot of blossoms on here. Nothing lasted. They all bloomed and then died off. But the tree looks healthy. The leaves are looking great. So I am happy with that. Y'all still have not put anything in those hanging baskets, but I will. I will. So here we go at the eggplants. Eggplants are plentiful. I don't know how many eggplants they got on this plant, but that is plentiful. And also the white. And it is time to harvest these eggplants. I think the last time I counted, it was about 16 of them. This little eggplant plant has one, but I noticed this one I have to water a lot more because it's in this pot. It's a nice sized pot, but either it requires a lot of water, and yeah, I'm gonna have to put a lot of water on it. So all of the eggplants are doing well. I just need to do a harvest, and when I harvest, I'm gonna be harvesting all of them at one time. So y'all, are little banana pups that I pulled off. 3 of them. Well, let me show y'all these. I think they didn't make it. I think the sun might have been too much for them. All of the leaves are brown on that one. 2 of these have something green on it, and the other one has brown. So I don't think they're gonna make it, but that's okay. I really didn't want any more. So these are some seeds that I dropped. This is a yellow watermelon. I bought the yellow watermelon and I planted 3 seeds. Only 1 came up, which is cool. Then I have 2 jalapeno pepper seedlings in here, and I have 1 jalapeno pepper in there. So hopefully we get some jalapenos and some yellow watermelon pretty soon. All right, y'all, so this is my second batch of potatoes, and as y'all can see, still some green leaves, but this plant was filled with aphids, and I had to get the hose pipe and try to skeet up underneath all of the leaves to get rid of them. I think I got rid of most of them, but we'll see. I'm gonna have to come back out and check again. So this is the Red Delish apple tree, and it's doing good. A lot of new leaves on here. No fruits other than that one little fruit that I found about a month ago, and it's still just sitting on there. It's not getting any bigger, not doing anything, but that's okay. The tree looks healthy, so maybe next year we'll get some fruits. So y'all, this is where my onions are. I have the purple onions, I have the white onions. They're all planted up in here. These are trying to bulb. I don't know how big they're gonna get or if they're gonna get any bigger, but I'll take that. So this is my parsley and chives. And y'all, my husband just had a big 60th birthday party over the weekend. I came out here and I did a lot of cutting of parsley, chives, celery, and green onion. Went inside, brought it inside to put in some red beans. So y'all, I have another onion or 2 up in here. The marigolds are looking beautiful. So I'm gonna bring y'all inside the screen room, and still got a lot of bell peppers, y'all. The bell peppers are doing great. Bell peppers on this plant. Still got some bell peppers on this one. It's just hard to see because it's so many leaves. Alright, so this is another bell pepper plant, and this one is loaded with peppers. Some of them are starting to turn. Alright, so this is the last bell pepper plant, and this one also has a lot of peppers on it. Some of them had gotten sun scald, like this one. Even though I had it covered, I think the sun still got to it, so that one will be coming off. Still have some Creole tomatoes coming, and the habaneros. I just picked a bunch of habaneros for one of Jesse's cousins that came in for the party, and he said he loved habaneros, so he got a bunch of habaneros. But there are still a lot of habaneros on the plant, so I will have to do another harvest. The rainbow cherry tomato plants are still here. They're still having flowers. They just haven't had any tomatoes lately. So that may be a couple of plants that I decide to go ahead and take down. But the Creole tomato plant seems to be doing well. Come out here, and y'all, I had to take some of those white cherry tomatoes out of here. They were in this little screen room, and as y'all can see, these things are huge. I am 5'4". These things, yeah, I would say about 8 feet tall. So they had to come out because they couldn't stay in there any longer. This one in the front is one of those white cherry tomatoes, and it got so tall it just started leaning over. So there's a couple of little tomatoes on here, but I don't think I'm going to keep that one either. Jimmy Nardello peppers are doing well. Still have a couple of them on there. And over on this side, even though I cut the green onion to cook with, they're growing back, so a lot of green onion, some celery, some thyme. This dill I'm gonna go ahead and cut off. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it because it's mostly brown. This pineapple mint, probably will be cutting some of that back also. Most celery. So I'm gonna take y'all around here. Still got some cucumbers growing. I know I have one back up in there. White spineless pickling. I have 2 little ones right here. And let me move to the side. I have some bigger ones down here which need to be picked because they're turning yellow. Y'all, I don't know, it's been so hard to keep up in the heat. So what is doing well, y'all, are my okras. So the okras are doing really well. I think this one has a couple of okras on there that can be picked, and there's more flowers on there. This one has a nice pretty flower. No okra to pick. And this one has a nice pretty flower with a little small okra that I'm gonna be picking pretty soon. And in the other okra bed, this one has a little small okra that's coming. The flower done dropped off of it. In the middle is a couple of okras up on this one that's coming. This one has a pretty flower and a couple of okras that's coming. So the okras, y'all, are doing well. And if y'all can see, I cut back the leaves maybe about 2 weeks ago, and the leaves have gotten huge all over again. So I will have to go ahead and cut back some more leaves on the okra so I can kind of see what's going on underneath there. But okras are doing great. So y'all, that is my sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes still going. Some of the leaves are turning yellow. There's a lot of green leaves that I still have on here. But for the most part, it's still growing. So I am going to let it do what it do. So y'all, this is where I had the sugar baby watermelon. As y'all can see, the sun was burning the leaves. A lot of brown leaves on here. So I'm not surprised that the watermelon fell off. But I see down at the bottom, it looked like there's a little bit of new growth down there. So when I get a chance, I think I'm going to come in and I'm going to cut most of the leaves off, get rid of them, and see if a new stem will emerge and grow. So these two over here are the Crimson Sweet watermelons. This first pot, it's doing okay, long as it's down in the bottom. But as y'all can see, I tried to trellis it and the leaves initially was burning, but then over here they're doing great. They don't look burnt. So what I'm going to do is I am going to try to make them come down, and then once they come down, hopefully I can get them back in a pot and not have them up in the air. This one seems to be doing great. It's not on a trellis at all. I just have it going along on the ground, and to keep the grass at bay, I just put some black landscaping fabric down. So I'm just letting it go along and go wherever it want to go. But I try to keep the aisle open so I can kind of walk by it. So I want it to go that way. So hopefully it does. Hopefully I get a nice watermelon out of this, because I do see a couple of little watermelons, flowers with watermelons on it. So I'm hoping to get some, y'all. But let me get back out of here. So y'all, harvesting, not right now because it's almost time for me to get back to work. But, and there go the sweat, y'all. There go the sun. So I will be going inside after I finish watering everything. But I will be doing a harvest hopefully later on this evening, once the sun goes down or close to going down. I can come out here and do a nice harvest of these eggplants, cucumbers, bell peppers, habaneros, okras. So y'all be safe out here. The heat is nothing to play with, and I don't want to catch a heat stroke out here. So it has affected my gardening and how often I come out here to do work out in the garden. But I'm not giving up, y'all. I love my garden. I'm not giving up. So I'm gonna end this video so I can go ahead and do some watering before I clock in for work. Y'all stay safe. Y'all, just enjoy your garden and do what you can. I know it's difficult right now, but just do what you can. So y'all stay safe. I will talk to y'all in another video. All right, bye.